let's talk about the motives, perhaps, behind this influx. Joining us now is Dr. Alan Mendoza, Executive Director of the Henry Jackson Society. Thank you, Dr. Mendoza. I suppose, looking at this issue, I find it very hard to sort of get my head around what the Chinese involvement could be beyond simply trying to make money.
Well, that's where it gets interesting. So, yeah, of course, these are independent, individual Chinese firms doing it. It's not the Chinese government suddenly printing loads of fake stamps and flooding the market that way. But it becomes a little more sinister, Tom, when you consider that nothing in China, certainly nothing in the Chinese economy, goes on without the Chinese Communist Party knowing about it. This is a repressive regime that goes to extraordinary lengths to control its citizens' thoughts, views, ideas, and the idea that the government would somehow not know this is going on is really stretching credibility. So the question, therefore, is why is the Chinese government allowing companies in China to engage in criminal activities overseas? And that brings you to a more interesting answer, I think.
Well, what is the answer to that question? Why would they allow this to happen? What benefit could there be for the Chinese Communist Party?
So China obviously enjoys creating dissension, creating ruptures in societies internationally that don't necessarily agree with China. So we've seen, for example, that TikTok's malign role in kind of disrupting social attitudes in various countries with an algorithm that clearly has some relevance to what Beijing wants as opposed to what we in the West might want. You've seen the fentanyl crisis in America, which is, of course, a crisis that started in China, essentially. So, you might ask, well, why would China allow drugs to be supplied across borders to America? And then you've got the stamps issue, which isn't just affecting us, by the way. It's also been heavily commented on in America as well, in the US. So the question is, what's tying all these things together? Well, in many ways, it's just an assault, if you like, on our systems, various of our systems. In this case, stamps, are part of the financial system. They're also part of the confidence that ordinary people have in established institutions in this country. If, for example, you start thinking my stamp isn't going to get through, my check or my payment or whatever it is I'm sending won't get through, you start to lose confidence in the ability of the British state to provide basic services. And that does help China indirectly by keeping us tied up with pointless things like that, as opposed to the really big issues like what are they doing internationally.
No, it's a really
very interesting point, isn't it?
Point. And yes, absolutely, the sort of motivations behind this and perhaps the two-stage process that you have to think about rather than some direct sort of printing to just simply to flood with stamps operation. But no, Dr. Alan Mendoza, thank you very much for talking us through that. Really curious case there.